Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so while I'm still working on the Lisa video, I needed a break. So we're going to cover Victoria. This one, I have been waiting for actual hard evidence before I made a video about it. The video I'm making on this is the fact that Victoria keeps claiming that she only helped Lisa for 1 week and 2 days, and that was in July, I believe she said. When the rest of us knew that she's been actively helping Lisa since May, okay? She keeps denying that. Keeps saying that we're lying, it's not true. She didn't start helping her in May. It was 1 week and 2 days in July. No, Victoria, you knew that you started helping her in May. And I have the proof of that. And it comes directly out of Victoria's mouth, which is, I guess, the best proof or evidence you could actually have. It's better than a screenshot, and it's better than a screen recording. It's an actual voice recording of Victoria admitting that it was back in May. So, are you going to keep saying it was back in May, even though there's now a recording public of you saying it was in May? I mean, Villain has already put this recording out twice. I don't know why nobody has picked up on it and why Victoria keeps lying about it. But I'm going to make sure that this makes its rounds as many times as I made sure the clip of Lisa admitting to be a master manipulator made it around. And enough people have seen that. So I'm going to make sure that people see this and hear this as well, because it's about time that Victoria gets shut off. And what I mean by shut off means people stop believing all of her lies. Just completely stop believing her. Anyways, let me shut my pie hole. Let's get into this video.
So that's 1, 2. Do I have? You're fine, baby. I mean, like I said, just please be careful. Her name doesn't need to be put around. If you listen to the messages or listen to the phone call, you would know. It's so crazy.
There was something else I wanted to address. Victoria saying that she has every right to talk crap about Lisa. You don't. And let me explain why you don't have any right to talk crap about Lisa. Because you helped Lisa for 2 whole months. Well, actually May, June, July, yeah, 2 months and a week. You helped Lisa scam people. You gave her the money apps to put that scammed money on. And then you personally sent that money directly to her dealer so that she could get high. And then when you did that, you would turn around and go live on your own page and make fun of her and mock her and go, why? Why is she like this? Why is she coming on here high? Why? You just forgot to tell your followers that the why was because you sent her dealer money so she could go pick it up. I just don't understand why she plays this down as like it's nothing. Why she thinks that lying about it is going to help her.
And sad. All at the same time.
Just like that comment right there. How can you sit there and say it's sad, it's sad, it's sad when you helped Lisa get to this point in her life? You actively helped her get to where she is. You actively helped her addiction become worse by continuously making sure that her dealer had the money before she went and picked it up. That's what's sad, is that you actually think that you can make people believe that you actually cared about Lisa. Because just like Kim Rhea, you didn't care about her. You used her.
Please don't be disrespectful. Listen. So it was said that somebody was making screenshots to be able to put one over on DD's, right?
Okay, so pay close attention to everything that she plays and then says, because at this point I almost feel like Victoria is going to now come out and say that Lisa and Kim created a fake screenshot of her Cash Apps and she never let Lisa use a Cash App. I just have a feeling she's going to do that because that's who Victoria is.
Really quickly, like about the screenshots, anytime that she didn't have money and I wasn't willing to give her money, she would ask me to Photoshop a fake Cash App for Diesel, anywhere between $40 to $60, and yeah, I would do it. Now what she would do is, this is when Kim was around, Kim H, and me and Kim H have never ever talked, ever. And so she would be like, I need you to make me the screenshot, blah, 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 if she couldn't get money out of me. So I would do the screenshot, send it to Diesel, and it would have to be between a certain time because it would be like either 3 to 6 in the morning because it would be sent to someone else's Cash App, and he wouldn't be able to check it because he didn't have the Cash App on his phone. So what she would do is have me make the screenshot.
I'm going to have to pause it before it gets to a certain spot.
Then, probably an hour later, she would call Kim, and she would be like, Kim said she was going to give me $60. She sent Diesel a screenshot. I owe him the money, blah, blah, blah. You need to pay it back.
Hold on. Let me make... Sorry, I had to make it to where my mute button was at the bottom. Hold on.
Before he finds out, blah, blah, blah. He's gonna...
Hold on. It may not be bad.
But... She would call Kim, and she would be like, Kim said she was going to give me $60. She sent Diesel a screenshot. I owe him the money, blah, blah, blah. You need to pay it back before he finds out, blah, blah, blah. He's going to beat me up. He's going to shoot me, blah, blah, blah. Make Kim think that, her life was in danger, basically, if she didn't pay the money before Diesel would find out. So, and then Kim would help her with that. But on top of that, she would be like, not only do I need the money because Kim sent the screenshot and didn't send the money, but I need stuff to get high on top of it. So, and then Kim would be obligated to send, the 70 for the screenshot and then a 70 for her to actually get stuff on top of it. But she would be telling Kim that I just sent the screenshot and told her I sent the money, but I didn't send the money, even though she knew willingly, that she wanted me to do the screenshot and that she was going to beat Diesel. So, and then, later on in the day, I'd be like, did Diesel find out? Did Diesel find out? And she'd be like, no, he didn't find out today. Thank God, blah, blah, blah. He didn't even catch on. So, and then the next morning, it would be almost the same situation. She would be like, I need a screenshot for $40 sent to this, blah, blah, blah. So I would do the screenshot. And then again, she would call Kim and be like I said, me and Kim have never talked until a little bit after the situation, of everything going down. And that's when everything kind of fell into place. Kim would tell me what she was saying about me. She would be like, oh my God, stay for alive. She got all her money. So,
go to Kai's video. It starts at... It starts at 156 on part 1, I do believe. 156 to 202. If you want to hear the rest of it. I can't play the rest of
it. Why can't you play the rest of it, Victoria? Because Kai and Nookie, they put out the full recordings, but somehow you can't. I need to go back and re-listen to that part. Thank you for the timestamps, by the way. Just to see if they mentioned Victoria at all, and that being why Victoria cannot play it. I mean, I could be wrong. It could just be nothing, and Victoria is making a mountain out of a molehill. But we all know how shady she is and how she tries to hide the truth about herself. Interesting. I went back and listened to that part after 202 on part 1. And there was nothing mentioned that would be more damaging than what she already played. It's just talking about it still. So where she says, oh, I can't play that part, she's trying to seem like she's special and that she has something that nobody else has, even though it's all over YouTube right now. Yeah, there's nothing after the 202 that Victoria could not share. She's so dumb.
But yeah, I do not have a protection order, and again, I was not helping her for months. I have proof of that. I've been showed proof of that. I did send her my own personal money at the beginning of July 7th, I do believe. But other than that, the helping her with the Cashapps was literally for a week and 2 days. Anyway, I don't know. This is all just crazy.
Is it, Victoria? Is it really? So you're still gonna deny that you weren't helping Lisa with Cashapps since May? Your story is sticking with that? You sure about that? Like, I'm trying to give you that little bit of thread left that you could come out and finally admit it, but you're just not taking it. Okay. So you have evidence that you didn't help Lisa back in May. But see, here's the thing. I have evidence that you did. And the difference between you and myself is I always prove my evidence to back me up. You don't ever do that. You just say it and expect everybody to take your word. And your word means shit. So this is my evidence that she has been helping Lisa since May.
So, this is what happened. I know a lot of people don't believe me, but I have proof of this by talking to another person when it was going on and just thinking it didn't work or whatever, okay? So, back in, I want to say the beginning of June, early May, or end of May. What, babe? Sorry, hold on. Okay, baby. Okay, sorry, my husband talked to me. Lisa came to me and asked me if she could use my Cash App. I told her, you know, I didn't know. I didn't want her to use my Cash App name or whatever. But that I did have an old account. I did not know that, you know, if she got that it would have access to the people that had sent me stuff on it, right? Anyway, so I gave her that, or I not gave her that, I'm sorry. So we're talking on the phone, and I'm gonna change the name on it, and thinking that would make it to where she wouldn't have access to my stuff. Like, it would be kind of a new account. I don't fucking know what I was thinking. And I tried to add her phone number. She kept on telling me the code didn't go through. Like, she wasn't getting a code. Okay, whatever. Tell me what email you want on it. And she said, what? She gave me her email that she normally uses, right? Like, I think it's like Lisa Harvey or something like that. Cash App said it couldn't be accepted. I guess because it'd been put on too many. Is what I thought then, at least. And then, I told her, we'll go ahead and make another email, and we'll try that. Well, when she tried that, it wouldn't let that add it to it either. It said IP addresses were like that. I knew that everybody said she was IP banned on Cash App, but I thought that just meant that she couldn't make a new Cash App on her IP address. I also thought your IP address was your Wi-Fi, not your not your device. Anyway, so that wouldn't go through, told me it was a serious risk, and I was like, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Again, this is before I knew her as well as I do now. I had just talked to her a few times. In my eyes, because I knew how people did me, I was thinking, kind of that's what's happening to her. I don't know why I even tried to do that. But again, in my head, no harm, no foul, right? It didn't connect any of her shit to it. Well, then that Photoshop screenshot came out, which said Victoria. And I'm like, hold the fuck up, how? And I realized it was Photoshop because, again, if it would have been mine, it should have said Victoria MC, just like my other ones do. So, again, didn't think nothing of it. I was like, oh, yay, somebody's trying to Photoshop some more shit of mine, Well, then people started saying, yep, that's where I've sent her money before, and yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, how in the fuck? So I go to see, I thought it was one of my actual ones, and it wasn't. It was the one I had not used since 2020 or 2021. I don't know. It was one of the older ones. It's the reason I was going, and it was $100 in the hole. That's the reason I even stopped using it back then. Because I had borrowed the money. I don't know if some people have it, some people don't, where you can borrow off of the app. I had done that and didn't have the money to pay back a long time ago. So I just kind of left that account and made a new one. I know, awful of me, but that's what happened. So, obviously, I knew I wasn't going to go back to that account. Yes, again, it was a stupid decision. I should not have done that. But it was way before all this crap blew up. I really and truly want to say, I'm pretty sure it was in May. Anyway, yeah, it was in May. It was before I went to jail in May. It was in May. I just thought about that. I'm so sorry. Anyway, but yeah, when that started coming out and I was like, holy Hannah, I immediately called Cash App. At first, they wouldn't even let me into the account because it didn't have my phone number on it. I had to verify everything. I guess back when I had done that with her, I don't know if she realized later that her phone number was attached to it or whatever. But when I'm looking through my emails to try to figure out what happened or whatever, because I don't even use that email anymore. It's where all my junk stuff goes to. I just don't go through it unless somebody tells me that it's there. It said that a new device had signed into my phone. I'd have to go, or into that account. I'd have to go and look and see exactly what date that said. But my guess is maybe she got it later and was able to log into it with her phone. Because, I can log into my Now Cash App just with my phone. I don't have to have an email address or anything like that. And again, you can get it to send notifications to the phone and not to the email address. I truly, when I told you it wasn't mine, I truly did not even think about what I had done, months ago. I didn't even think that it worked when that happened. I hadn't used that at all in years. And when I say I have somebody that can back up my story, I had talked to Itty Bitty Kitty when we were talking about the IP ban and stuff. I laughed and said, yeah, that was so bizarre to me because, and I told Itty what I tried to do back then, and this is before it even anywhere close to came out, and I was just shocked. I was telling her I was shocked that an email even made on that IP address could not be used on on Cash App at all. Like, it just wouldn't work. That's how, before I got it shut completely down, like, as I was on the phone with them, because I didn't know that while I was, like, when I shut it down, that I wasn't going to have, like, access to that again, to be able to take, to see exactly who came in, who came out. But I had taken that one screenshot of the D-man stuff. And, yeah, come on. And it seems to me like whomever was running it, I don't know if it was her or that Kim girl, but it seems like whoever was in it, when I went to go shut it down, right before I went to go shut it down, they changed the cash tag on it and the name on it literally minutes before I got it shut down, because the guy was like, I'm not pulling up that cash tag anymore. And I just looked at it, so I knew that was the right cash tag. But they changed it to Mama 99 or Big Mama 9. I have to go look back at my notes that I took of all this shit. But yeah, they tried to. But yeah, they tried to change the cash tag and the name on it right before. Like, I just looked at it. I knew that was the actual cash tag. And they had changed it, I guess, as I was trying to get it shut down. And somebody also said, because they changed it to like Mama 99 or Big Mama 99. Again, like I just said, I'll have to look at that, my notes on that. But somebody said that the name that it was changed to was actually Lori's daughter's name. I don't even know Lori. No, and so I absolutely don't know her daughter's name, but that's what they said. So, I don't know. Again, I'm sorry. I hope you forgive me, but I understand if you're still mad.
Okay, so everyone heard that correctly, right? Victoria is explaining that she let Lisa use one of her old Cash Apps. Now, just because it's an old Cash App that you're not using anymore, Victoria, it's still your Cash App. You allowed her to use it. You still lied even in this voice message that you gave. You were the one that controlled it. Lisa did not. You controlled it. You're still even lying in this. Thank goodness you're admitting that it wasn't me when you started letting her use your Cash App, and not just 1 week and 2 days in July. But you're the one that controlled that Cash App, and I have proof on that, actually. Okay, so now let's go through the Cash Apps. Okay, so this one is Victoria No Secret 86. If you see the total at the bottom, or total transactions 35, it says $2,078. And then we also have the Gracie Hats Shut Up 8899. Look at the total transactions, same 35, $60 given, and the total transactions is $2,078. Kind of weird how they're identical, correct? The names different, but they're identical. Tags different, but identical. Then we have the same tag, Shut Up 8899, with Victoria's name. Now, of course, there's more total transactions on it, but it still looks like 2078, or there might be a little bit more added to it. I don't know. It's blacked out. Anyways, but it has the same photo as well. So, Victoria, we all know that you are Shut Up 8899. We all know that. You're changing names, you change tags. Also, Lisa could use these Cash Apps. These are not the only ones. There are plenty more. But I need to do some more redactions on them before I put them out. This is just a perfect example of Victoria lying. She let Lisa use several Cash Apps. Not just one that was so old that she hadn't been using it. No, she was letting her use her current Cash App, the Shut Up 8899. They were just switching names around. They even changed up the tag a couple times. It's crazy because even in the switched up ones that have a different tag and a different name, show the exact same transactions, the exact same totals, and the exact same money sent, $60. Basically, what do you have to say about yourself, Victoria? I just put out where you have admitted with your voice that you have been helping Lisa since May with Cash Apps and money. You admitted to me in Melee's Live that you did help her with Cash App and that you did send money to Lisa's dealer so that Lisa could get high. But then you go back to denying this shit again. And then you go back to denying that you hadn't been helping since May. But hey, who am I to say anything? I just put out the proof. Oh, wait, and there was one more. Notice the name and the tags are changed to How Linda with the tag Mama House 99. Now, you remember how she was talking about how Lisa and them were trying to change it to Mama something or Big Mama or something like that. She wasn't sure. Kind of funny, Victoria, because it still shows the exact same total of $2,078, $60 given, and 35 total transactions. The exact same thing on the Cash Apps that show your exact name with your picture, your little picture there thing, the same one with the same tag of Shut Up 899. And this one ends in 99. So we already know that any tag you were making up had 8899 or 88 or 99 at the end of it. This is just 3 Cash Apps that she used. Okay, here's one more. Okay, and then we have this one that just has her name and it shows her phone number. This is her phone number. I have verified it. If you notice, it has 48 transactions, $25, $1,800 and something dollars there. If you just rewind back a little bit where it shows the actual Victoria with the black and white photo that says Shut Up 8899, exact same total transactions, exact same $25 in green. With her phone number on this one though, not an actual tag. This is yours, isn't it? Then we have this one. Her phone number is right there. I did put a sticker there to black out the rest of it. But this is another one of hers. She let Lisa use several Cash Apps, and they just changed the names on them, changed the tags on them. These are also the same ones that Villain used when Villain proceeded to put this out. None of these were photoshopped in any possible way. Not one. These are all just screenshots of her Cash Apps. Ones that she has put out and ones that Lisa has put out. How do you think we got these? We didn't just make them up. These are really Victoria's Cash Apps. She was helping Lisa for quite a while. Here we go right here. The 3 results when you looked it up. Who? Victoria MC. Victoria with Victoria's phone number. And Victoria No Secret 86. We already know she uses that tag. It's a different number. It could be Nathan's number. I don't know. I didn't bother to verify that one. Only the one that ends in 5685. That's it. That is hers. So, what were you saying, Victoria?
I think people are getting confused with what I said and putting it as in I was letting her use my Cash App that whole time. I sent her $3 on June 14th. And then I sent her that 30 at the beginning of July. And then that didn't have anything to do with her using my Cash App, though, until July 26th.
No, but in that recording, you know, the phone messages that you left, yeah, you specifically said that you started letting her use your Cash App in May. So I don't know where you're getting this June shit or July shit from, but you're the one that said May, not me. I just repeated what you said. So did Villain. And nothing we've put out has been doctored, altered, or photoshopped in any way possible. We just don't need to do that. Not when we have the actual proof that we can put out, which we just did just now. Actually, Villain's already put this shit out. People didn't seem to notice too much. Victoria managed to lie her way out of it. I don't know how you're going to lie your way out of this one. Sorry, Victoria. And I did edit out, or I cut out about 3 minutes of airtime of Victoria just staring at her phone or whatever she's looking at while she's playing these Lisa call records with Kim. There's certain parts of it she just doesn't want to get out, so she's not playing them.
Crazy. Apparently I'm not clean because I took a sacker every once in a while. Blows my fucking mind how much people try to discredit. Excuse me.
Victoria, you know damn well you're not clean. Just because it's legal and you can buy it in a gas station doesn't mean you're clean when you're abusing them. Just because you can buy it in the pharmacy over the counter doesn't mean you're clean when you're abusing it. Just because it's legal doesn't mean you should be abusing it. And if you're abusing it, you're not clean. You really should stop with the Stackers and Benadryl. Because, oh my God, everybody can tell that you are not sober when you go live. Villain called it. The minute that ankle bracelet came off, you weren't going to be sober. It may be legal stuff from over the counter, but it doesn't mean you're clean when you're abusing the shit. And you discredit yourself every time you open your damn mouth. Every single time you open your mouth, you discredit yourself.
My sobriety. Yep. Oh, but they thought my things were downers, not uppers. Okay.
Yeah, you can change up on things there. Just because you're not nodding off at the wheel while driving with your kids in the car doesn't mean you're not clean. Okay? People can always change their DOC. Clearly you have. You just think because it's legal, it makes you clean.
But everybody put down the Red Bull. You're currently in addiction.
Hell, I love Red Bull. Doesn't mean I'm addicted to it, and I sure as hell I'm not going to mix it with a bunch of other shit to where I go live and I act like a neurotic idiot, which is basically what you have been doing since your ankle monitor came off.
Might as well go get a rig of math. Almost said it. So fucking stupid. But it was said. Exactly. I mean, there's a few that at least know a little bit. But not many. Yeah. I mean, it still would technically, I guess, be my DOT during my active addiction, but not there anymore. So, bam.
Okay, so you traded one addiction for another addiction. Doesn't mean that you start all over again. Like, you just haven't stopped. You just switched up your DOCs. That's all you did. Bam.
But, you know, so funny.
Exactly what is funny? Like, I don't find any of this funny. I don't find the fact that you are still an addict funny, even though it's legal medicine. You can still be an addict and not clean. We've all seen proof of that lately. What about it is funny? None of it. What about the fact that your kids were taken by CPS over 3 years ago and you have yet to do anything to get them back? I don't see anything funny about that. Like, really. Stop lying to these people and telling them that your kids are coming home soon. Because even you know they're not. And yeah, there's information that you don't know that some people know, that we won't say yet because you do have a court date coming up, and yeah, we don't want to ruin that for you. So we're gonna keep our mouths shut for now. But yeah, you might want to stop lying to these people and telling them that your kids are coming home soon.
I've heard of people downing Matt. I've heard of people downing Cali Sober, which I just currently figured out what Cali Sober was. But I ain't never said, nope, she over there be using gas station things. She ain't sober. Ow.
Well, I mean, it's already widely known that you enjoy abusing Benadryl, which, if taken in high doses, I just read, can give you a euphoric high, causing hyperactivity, mood swings, being loud and obnoxious, basically, much like Victoria's been since her ankle monitor came off. Okay, so basically the rest of that live stream was Victoria talking about a bunch of nonsense she doesn't understand, talking about Lisa, which is also a bunch of nonsense she shouldn't be talking about, and then talking to her husband. It was all boring. Just the same old boring Victoria video until she starts talking about shit she doesn't know about and probably shouldn't be talking about. It's just ridiculous because it's like, she tells on herself. That's the problem. She forgets the lie that she tells, and then she says something else, or she tells the truth after she's lied, or she tells the truth and then she lies. Everything is recorded. So just lie better, boo-boo. Lie better. I don't know if she could. She'll still get caught. I mean, when I say that this person is daft, I mean, like, she takes daft to a whole new level. It is crazy. Anyways, let me go ahead and end this. This is not the part 3. Still getting information on that before I put it out. This was just something I needed to put out because she's still lying. And I know I had been saying that I was going to put out the screenshots for the Cashapps and stuff like that. this is it. I just didn't think I was going to get the recording dropped in my lap this morning. So I was like, okay, I need to do this one. So maybe this is, I don't know, part 3. We'll do part 4 when that'll be the funeral money scam, part 4. So this would be part 3. I just won't label it part 3 because I don't want to confuse everybody. Anyways, I will see you in the next video. Take care. Be safe. Bye.